dating life. It's very sick. I need help. So, today we are going to talk about the first time we ever successfully asked someone out on a date.
Ding, 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 ding. We shot our shots, and then they went in. And then they went in.
What? Wait, Devin, how many times have you successfully asked someone on a date?
Why do you have to say it like that? I'm impatient, so I'll be like, let's cut to the chase. Are we doing this or not?
How many is a lot? Over 10? Over 15? Over 20?
Yeah, I don't wait for them to ask
Over
me.
25?
Probably. No, I'm not saying like all these people said yes.
That was the question I asked. How many times did you successfully? Yes.
I just like forgot about that part.
Wait, Devin, that's the whole premise of this video. I shoot my shot and I miss the majority of the time. You know that analogy about how if you tie an order form to a dog's tail and let it through town, someone will order from him? I'm that dog.
You just tied your dance card on a dog?
and then I just run through town. Like, who wants to sign up? The first time as a teen, I was on the phone with a boy. I was just like, I have a theory, and my theory is that no boys will ever love me. And he was like, that theory is wrong. And I was like, what are you talking about? How could it possibly be wrong? And we went back and forth like that for like half an hour. Till finally he was like, it's 'cause I like you. And I was like, what? I mean, we did it for 2 weeks, then he broke up with me. And he's gay. So like that.
I have a funny story about me. I shot my shot and I didn't. It just like airballed.
Tell me your biggest failure.
My biggest failure was I was in 8th grade. I liked this boy named Alan. So I had been dropping some hints in my 8th grade way, you know, laughing at all his jokes, passing him notes. Still wasn't getting the picture. I just like marched up to him and pulled him outside. Alan, can I speak to you for a second?
Like he was in trouble with the principal. What a move.
I know, so I pulled him aside, like his friends could definitely watch this conversation happen. And I remember I like had my hands on my hips and I was like, I like you, like a lot. And I've been dropping a lot of hints and I don't know if you're ignoring me or you get the picture or not. I just need to know for my own sanity, do you like me? Like it was kind of like an ultimatum, a little bit. I legitimately thought he was gonna be like, yes, of course I like you. And he was like, no.
That happened to me a lot in high school. I cannot tell you how many times in high school that happened to me.
Did you put your hands on your
head?
hips?
Oh yes, every time I was just like, we need to talk about this relationship. The one I do count is my current husband. I asked him out.
Oh, I love the story. Tell it to the people.
I was at a friend's birthday party. And I was kind of like, it was summertime. I was wearing shorts. I was wearing wedges. I was like, you know what? I'm young and broke. Let's hit the town. And then I got a drink at the bar and I turned around and across the room, there was this guy I'd never seen before. But he was like roughly the age of everyone else there. And I was like, oh, he must be like, you know, a satellite friend. He's wearing like a V-neck t-shirt, white V-neck t-shirt. I remember this very specifically, okay?
Brian would wear white V-neck.
Because like I go over and I say, hi, I'm Kristen. He's like, hi, I'm Brian. And I was just like, oh, how do you know my friend Andrew? And he was like, I just met him. You know, honestly, I was feeling myself and I was just like, you know what? Who cares? It's summer. I'm busy.
I'm hot.
And so I kind of was like talking to him from a perspective of, I don't really care if this goes anywhere. I'm just having a good time right now. I think that's what did it, is that the whole time I was like, if I like you, I like you. If not, I don't. And I think that energy helped. Because most of the time when I'm asking people out, I'm like, please date me.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so what's the first time you ever successfully asked someone out? Go.
Okay, so the most memorable time I've ever like asked someone out and it was successful, like super successful, was with Patrick.
Patrick is your current boyfriend.
Pat is my man, AKA the beard from Instagram. I saw Pat on OkCupid. I was on that site 3-4 years ago. And I really wasn't serious. I had just gotten out of a really bad relationship. And so I was just kind of like boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. And I saw him and I was like, oh, I recognize this guy. He was again, kind of like a satellite friend.
Oh, okay, I was gonna be like from an LL Bean catalog.
Okay, listen, I know my boyfriend looks like he shops at REI and that's because he does. I saw him and I was like, oh, he's also a satellite friend. I've seen him at mutual parties. Methinks I've even hit on him while we've been drunk, but to no avail, that didn't come to anything. So I messaged him something incredibly stream of consciousness. I was just like, oh my God, you're that dude. I remember you. To nobody's surprise, he didn't answer. Well, I was like, this guy, I teach pole dancing. I can do stuff with my butt he doesn't know. He's a missing out. Then like a couple days later, he finally answered back. And I was like, this guy. Because I was like, I sent out my bat signal like a couple days ago. If you don't answer immediately, I don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah, you sent up the butt signal.
Butt signal. Sure did. Peach emoji. Like he circled back and made himself look like a fool so he could talk to me again. So I was like, okay, I'll give him some time. I think, you know, I used to bemoan Pat. I used to give him so much for like not answering me back when I put up the butt signal. And I think it actually...
So wait, you gave him shit for not answering you back
immediately
when you messaged him, right? Which,
yeah.
Okay.
Which I'm like, I'm important. I'm an important lady. If I say hello, if I say jump, you say hi, you know? And he didn't do that, which made me mentally be like, okay, this isn't serious. He's not that into me. So I should just kind of make it casual. So I think it was actually a good thing because in like meeting him, I was like a lot more confident because I was like, I don't know if this is actually gonna go anywhere.
Yes, it's true. Like I think like once it was like, I don't really care anymore, that's when it was like, that's when the magic happens. So originally, this was gonna be a video about the first time we ever successfully asked someone out. But it turns out that for both of us, that time is actually the time we asked out our now significant others.
Which is crazy.
We were just being confident, we were just feeling ourselves, like we were just kind of living our best lives at the time.
Yeah, we're giving off the energy that we don't need the boy to be happy.
Yes, that's exactly what we were doing. We'd be very surprised how far it can get you. I mean, look at us.
We now have smelly men we live with.
Kristen tested, Brian approved.